This is my favorite time of the year, Advent, especially Advent and into Christmas. My former pastor would always tell me that I specialize in Advent, Lent, and crucifixion, and I was pretty lousy on when it came to like more joyous seasons of the year. So that always hurt my feelings. But so for me, my favorite Advent hymn is "Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence." Do you know that one?
I'm aware of it. We don't sing it at our church, but
okay.
I'm aware of it. Right.
I think it's a French
beautiful.
carol.
Yeah.
That
might be right.
It is beautiful. And then my favorite Christmas carol is "In the Bleak Midwinter."
Oh, that's great. I love that. Actually, yeah, lyrically, that's a beautiful.
Those two, but I love that season. There are so many rich carols to sing in that time. I'm trying to think of all the ones that we do at my church.
Yeah.
We didn't really celebrate Advent until this new pastor came, and then he brought me on to kind of bring,
Well, I love the hymn "Joy to the World" as an Advent.
Gosh, I love that. Sandra McCracken just posted on Instagram.
Oh, really?
She was recording the "Joy to the World" while holding her new baby.
Oh, sweet.
And so, what more perfect hymn could you sing and holding a child that's coming?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, when I tour in the UK, I have a little kind of folk band, kind of an English or Irish folk band.
Huh.
So we kind of do a double time thing of "Joy to the World," and just to kind of, it's just a big celebration thing, a double time thing, and it's just so full of energy and stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
I think in terms of Christmas carols, I'm a traditionalist as well. So I love "O Come All Ye Faithful," and I love that kind of, grappling with the enormity of God in the flesh, God of God, light of light, lo he abhors not the virgin's womb. I mean, just beautiful, kind of like quite high-flown language, but actually really tussling. You need big language to kind of grapple with these huge concepts.
Yeah.
And it is, for me, it's an amazing time of year. That idea that Christ, the one that the Bible says, through whom all things were made, would enter what he'd made and walk humbly. It's just mind-blowing. The incarnation is just an incredible thing that we need to celebrate, descending to our level, understanding us so completely because he's felt what we felt.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful thing. And I love that idea of the vulnerability of the baby, the Godhead in a vulnerable child who needs a mother to protect him, who needs a mother to feed him. I mean, that's just a mind-blowing sense of understanding the humility of God.
Yeah, when my daughter was born, so I'm 62 and I have a 10-year-old. So
wow.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm her grandfather. Right. Even my own family will always ask. But anyway, when she was born, I was blown away at how incredibly frail she was. Like, you have to hold her head up to make sure that it doesn't get hurt. Her neck and feeding her and everything. She was just so completely reliant on me and her mom, and that's how Christ, who spoke us into existence, came through a birth canal, and then suffered himself to be cared for, to be as frail as that. That they had to feed him, they had to burp him, they had to comfort him when he cried. The humility of God in that moment, it's astonishing. We need, as modern songwriters, we need to write songs about this. Yeah,
I think we do. I think people are beginning to recognise that we do need more kind of Christmas contributions. I had my own attempt a few years ago, which is it starts with a weird line, but it starts with "From the squalor of a borrowed stable." To kind of, I think I got fed up of all the Christmas cards showing really quite a comfortable scene of the baby in some soft hay in a manger, going, "Oh, what a sweet scene that is."
Yeah.
But of course, that would be far away from the reality of being born into poverty, into something that was, not even a proper room. And that speaks volumes, doesn't it?
It does. I wrote one myself that I don't like very much. People always ask me to sing it, but I can never remember how it goes. But anyway, that's a good challenge for us, I think.
Yeah.
It's such a huge. I think the challenge, though, in something like that, is there are so many cliches about that event. Would be to find language that was new and sort of startling. Yeah. That captures how startling the moment is, and then by the use of unlikely words or something.
Yeah.